And we already streamed earlier for a little study with me. I was doing my little quiz to finish off those chapters, and then we're gonna do another study session later. And right now, we're gonna make egg quiches or egg cups. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes to make with leftover bacon that we made from breakfast, spinach, cheese. What else is in? Yeah, and then maybe someone. Hey, Kraken girl, welcome. How you doing? And we're gonna be making power balls, so stay tuned. Here we go. Okay, bacon at 350. Boom. We're gonna get our little muffin tin prepped. And just so there's no leakage, egg. Boom. And a greased muffin tin. Oh yeah, right. That's awesome. Right on. All right, here we go. Muffin tins right here. Gonna spray the muffin tins. Here we go. There. One's keys. Prepped up and ready to go. All right. And the recipe was on my phone, so I might not be. Yeah, I'll probably look it up on my iPad. I'll get my iPad for that. All right. But it does say roughly drop of spinach. So I get the bacon out, eggs out. And me and my wife. I made me and my wife earlier this morning, and I did. Oh, I didn't come to your last live. Hey, don't even worry about it. You can come to any live you want, and I'm gonna start doing some more gaming lives too to keep things fresh, keep things fun. Got some leftover bacon from this morning. I made us a big breakfast. I made us uh, egg omelet with bacon, hash browns, and an apple on the side. It was so good. Now we're gonna make a ton of eggs. Probably 3, 6, 9, 12. Probably 12 eggs, actually. Yeah. Yep. Let's do a full dozen. Why not? Full dozen. Okay. So we got our eggs ready to go. And we're gonna beat all those up and scramble them up in a bowl, probably. Um, or scramble them, mix them up in here, maybe. And but yeah, I'm just while that's heating up, I'm going to get our Powerballs ready. So let's do that first. Here we go. Powerball. So we got peanut butter because this is going to run out real quick. We've got walnuts. We've got pumpkin seeds. We're using our chia seeds. Chia seeds. Yeah, there we go. We got our chia seeds and a little, in case we need it, chocolate chippies. Best snack ever. Oh, and then oats. We need some oats. Where's our oats? Here we go. Leftover oats. Oh, we did have more pumpkin seeds back here. Heck yeah. I thought we didn't, but we're stocked to the hilt now. Pumpkin seeds, check. Oats, check. And again, hit subscribe if you guys are new here. I'm going to be doing a lot more cooking lives to show you guys how. What's this? Oh my God. We did have more. Goodness gracious. To show you guys how I eat on regular. Okay, here we go. Angle should we do this from? I guess right here. Okay, got our oats. Walnuts. We're gonna roughly do this. Here we go. Get our cup. Boom. And the key is for a little bit of extra sweetness, besides the chocolate chips, a little vanilla extract. Okay. All right. Yeah. Boom. Here's our 2 cups. Takes about 4 cups. Yeah, to make this batch. This makes 30. Yeah, there's 2 cups of oats. Quick oats. What are we at? Oh, we need a little more. So 4 cups of oats. This gives you your Powerball. This makes about 30 to 36 Powerballs. Okay, so there we go. 2 cups of oats, 4 cups of oats. Check, check. We'll have the rest of these walnuts. Get our healthy fats in there. Walnuts. There we go. And again, I'll crush a lot up, mince them down. Pumpkin seeds. Boom. About that much. And I'm just gonna guesstimate. I probably did a cup of walnuts, cup of pumpkin seeds, chocolate chippies, semi-sweet. I always do semi-sweet chocolate chips. Nice, cracking girl. Well done. Yeah, it takes time. It takes time, but patience is the key. I gotta check out your YouTube channel. We gotta all support each other. YouTube supporting YouTubers, especially with live streams. Live streams really help you grow. Okay, and I'm gonna say a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of chocolate chips. There we go. Boom. And if we need more, I will do that. I'm just gonna kind of mix this all up by hand. Because again, we got a lot of oats, so we want to have enough chocolate chips and everything. So it's even. Might have to do a little bit more. Okay. Just because there's a lot. This is a big batch. What am I doing, Sarcastic Jack? Making some power energy balls. It's 4 cups of oats, a cup or so of chocolate chips, cup or so of pumpkin seeds, cup or so of walnuts, 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter, nutmeg, cinnamon, or a cinnamon and nutmeg mix, vanilla extract, and a bit of water. There we go. And these are just like little like healthy snacks to have kind of in between your main meals, right? Share me the recipe of cheese, tomato, cucumber sandwich. Nice. Christy Chowdhury, share me the recipe of cheese, tomato, cucumber sandwich. That sounds pretty plain. There's no protein in there besides cheese. I don't know about that. But honestly, I'm not a big sandwich person. I like wraps, like quesadillas, chicken Caesar wraps, that kind of thing. Okay, there we go. We got our oats done. Pumpkin seeds done. Okay. Temperature will be up to temp for the egg quiches in a little bit. Don't have enough subs to go live. Oh, soon though, soon. It takes time. Patience, cracking girl. And while we're doing all this, oh, last ingredient: water, peanut butter, and cheese seeds for the extra energy. I would say 2 to 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. There. There we go. Boom. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see. That's pretty much everything right now. And there's not much peanut butter left in here. I'm gonna open the new one. And then we're gonna probably use the majority of this. There. Oh yeah. Fresh peanut butter. There we go. Yep. Again, I just estimate. I'm not exact. Oh God, got some peanut butter on the slipper. Here. There we go. Let's start with that. That's about a cup. Like I said, everything's about a cup. 4 cups of oats to a cup of everything else, including peanut butter, chocolate chips, and everything else. And then I just use a spoon to stir like so. And then you work it in. You work it into the mix. There. And then we'll get the cinnamon. Cinnamon. Okay. All right, let's get some water in here. Not, you don't want to do too much water because it'll make it thin. But because we got a big batch, just a little bit of water. and I will just help them stick together when I create the balls. This is gonna be my goal, meal prep Sunday. Every Sunday's meal prep. That's what it used to be. Um, but then I stopped doing that just because I would cook too much and then we'd have to eat it within a couple days because the food goes bad, right? So instead of doing that, what I'm doing now is I'm gonna start meal prep, just kind of our in between like healthy snacks, right? Like these, like cucumber and hummus, pre-cut, etc., etc. I was scrolling and saw a barber removing someone's chest hair, and that made me feel like, why do peeps do that? Oh, really? Yeah, no, that's weird. That's really weird. Yeah. I mean, if, yeah, teach their own, but no thanks. All right. And then I just got to get this prepared. I had my second coffee pretty late because I was doing some studying, like I said, for my Mishwan's course. But we're nearing the finish line, mindset fam. So I'm gonna do some more later. I'm gonna stream that as well. Nice. You guys are tuning in for 45 minutes. Excellent. We're already almost 13 minutes in, so that's awesome. Okay. So this is getting good and mixed in. I'm going to be able to turn these into the energy balls that I was telling you guys about. And what I will do is, again, this isn't my original recipe, but I will post you the original recipe that I gain inspiration from. Because once I find something that me and my wife like, I double down on it. Absolutely. Appreciate the subscribe, Christy. Appreciate it. I will put the recipe for this in the description and the egg bites one. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm prepping the egg bites for the week. That'll be like I'll be mixing things up. I'll be doing egg bites for breakfast and doing protein shakes, protein smoothie. So then we're set for our healthy meals for the week. Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate you being here. God bless, Christy, and appreciate the subscribe. Yeah. All right. Almost ready. It's getting warm in here from the. Oh, hold on. It's getting warm in here from the. Oh, we're almost up to temp. We are up to temp for the egg bites. Hang on. Hang on. Right. Okay, there we go. We'll see how that does. Mmm. Peanut butter. Delicious. Okay. I just gotta look at got peanut butter on my right there on my slipper. Let's get that off there. Got it. Got it. Got it. It's a fam. Got it. Okay. Putting all of our power balls in here. Here we go. And I'll show you guys. One sec. All right. So now we got oven up to temp, 350. It's gonna be 15 to 20 minutes for these egg quiches. And then we got 10 eggs in here. So here we go. We're gonna beat the eggs. We're gonna put in spinach. Um, I probably won't dice up the spinach. I'll just maybe I'll dice up the spinach. We'll see. But yeah, that leaves us with only 2 eggs in here. So we're doing all 10 organic eggs. Now, okay. And then cheese. A little bit of cheese. And then the bacon, leftover bacon with some spinach. There we go. And I'll chop up all the bacon and pop it in here as well. So I'll show you guys that. Okay. Um, um, y'all. I'll finish making the power balls in just a minute. So, so, so dehydrated mindset fam because all the coffee I had earlier. Oh, second coffee I had earlier. All right, here we go. I'll put salt and pepper and garlic powder in the egg mix. Scramble it all up. Yo, what's going on, Nixon? Nixon Wilson. Hit subscribe if you're new here. We're making little egg cups for breakfast for the rest of the week. Doing some beating up some organic eggs. 10, 10 organic eggs. Welcome. And then we're gonna pop them all in here. Oven's up to temp to 350 for us to do. So we have breakfast for the week. Boom. Oop. Don't like that when the eggshell gets in there. And then I'll shred some cheese after. Boom. Ah. All right, a couple more to beat. I know this takes time to beat all these eggs and to do this cooking, but I promise it'll help set us up for the week. Because then we don't even have to think about anything. But knocking off a few meals off your list, right, that are already prepared, sets you up. It helps you hit your macro goals, right? Delicioso. Delicioso. All right. Now, beating the eggs, 10 eggs. We're basically doing the recipe calls for 7 eggs. I'm doing 10, so I'm doing slightly more. But it's because I'm just going to slowly pour the mixture onto each one. So beat the eggs. Popping this right here so it doesn't fall in the mixture. I think the recipe called for a little bit of milk, but we don't have to do that. Okay, we're doing some salt. This is coarse ground salt. Boom. Because again, we got 10 eggs, so we want it to be even. And then pepper. And then when these are in the oven cooking, then I go back to finishing up the, oh yeah, let's do a little crushed red pepper. But yeah, once these are done cooking in the oven, or when they're in the oven, then I can finish up the power balls and get those in the fridge. All right. Garlic powder. So yeah, so if you're a beginner to meal prep, Start with the basics. I just started with bulking, like bulk cooking like dip lunches and dinners, and then I double the recipe, so then I had enough for the next day's lunch, the next day's dinner, or next day's breakfast. It helps keep things simple, and you don't want to do too much because then you got to eat all that food or it's going to go bad. So what you can do is you can bulk if you're doing a lot of meal prep, you can freeze whatever you cook, and then you can just take it out of the freezer and then thaw it, and then it's ready the next day. I like doing chilies. I want to do some more chilies again to show you guys because they're just have all your protein, fats, and carbs, macros in the meals, and I like that's why I like eating like that because it's all encompassing nutrition. It has all of your nutrition in it. All right, let's cut up this bacon. Boom. Oh, hang on. Um, hang on. Yeah, let's cut up the bacon nice and small. I'll show you guys. Cutting up the bacon, and then we'll pop that in there as well. So here's the bacon. I don't know if you guys can see that. How's that? There you go. Yeah. So what I will do, go like this. There we go. You guys probably see it. There we go. Mhm. There. Make this nice and roughly chop. So it's little like bacon bits, in there. Nice crispy bacon. Right? So it's all nice and fine. That's That'll be good. All right, now we're gonna pop this in our mixture, like so. Here's our egg. Boom. Okay. And again, mix that up. Mix it up, mix it up. And I'm not gonna make the same mistake as I made last time when I let it all spill over the counter the other day on Wednesday when I did my last breakfast stream. Here we go. Okay, so now, and then I'll sprinkle cheese on the top just so it gets melted. Oh, all right, here we go. Then we're gonna be going back to our Powerball in just a minute. All right, here we go. All right, mixture's over here. Mixture's over here. No, I won't be able to see that. Like this. Oh, there. Okay, that should do it. Should you guys be able to see this? There. So we're gonna go like this. So if there's any spillage, it's all right. Okay. Eggs going in. Boom. Oh dear. Just a little bit. I think I overfilled that one. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to put in some spinach. That's the last thing we were missing there. There we go. Because you got to leave some room for it to rise. So as long as they all got bacon on them, that's number one, right? This one's got all the bacon in it. It's gonna be good. All right, and then any other ones that don't have any bacon, just kind of even it out. There. Wunderbar. Okay. So now I just gotta scoop out. Holy, that didn't even make 12. Or oh yeah, it did. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, that made 10. Okay. So now what we gotta do, I put a little bit too much in this one. So I'm just gonna slowly scoop it out and just, oh God. Yeah. Boom. And just make sure they're all even. So it's not, so they can rise good. There we go. Not gonna be perfect, but hey. Yeah, that looks good. And then I'll probably top with a little bit of spinach. I will cut a little bit of spinach. That looks better. All right, here we go. Okay, now I'm gonna quickly cut some spinach. Roughly top some spinach, then pop it in there. Just using the organic spinach. Um, and then gonna roughly chop that. Boom, show you guys that. Shouldn't take too long. It's just to make it small, so boom. There we go. So now we've got our egg quiches ready. Here we go. There we go. And I'm gonna sprinkle it in all of them on the top. Here we go. Egg quiches. Boom. Okay, I'll show you guys that. There. Oh, these are gonna be good. Mindset fam. Really good breakfasts. It's 10 eggs worth, so they're gonna be great little quick on the go brekkie or snacks. Whatever I'm feeling that day. There. There we go. Okay, I just want to make sure it's even. There we go. There we go. There we go. Gotta get our veggies in while we're in there. All right, looks good to me. A little bit more, a little bit more. Pop it all in there. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. Pardon my French. Got all over the floor there. Oh, there we go. There. There we go. Okay. All right. Boom. And then we'll sprinkle a little cheese on there. Looks good to me. Okay. There's not very much cheese in here, so we're just gonna let it melt in there. And we're gonna shred it like this. Yeah. So I got the spinach on the top of the egg, and then the bacon's just below that. And I dice up the bacon into little bits. So it's gonna be super good. And I'll show you guys, do a little aerial view, like over top of what it looks like when I'm about to put it in the oven. This will just take 15, 20 minutes at 350. So bake low and slow, like lower heat, because I don't want the eggs to get too crispy. Just crispy enough. It's gonna be so good. And then I'll eat the rest of this cheese. Yeah, there we go. And a little bit more. Okay. There you go. You guys gotta see this. Piece of cheese for me. Mmm. Delicious. Best part of cooking. So get your snacks in. Look. So mini egg pieces. Cheese. Oop. There. These are gonna be good. All right. Going in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes at 350 Fahrenheit. Delish. I'm not gonna clean up my mess after. Okay, here we go. Mine's a family. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Let them rise. Let them rise. All right. We'll start at 15 minutes and then we'll go from there. Oh, let me quickly check the recipe. And I'll put you guys on pause just for a minute, just so I can double check. Because I remember it saying like 350 for 15 or 20 minutes. So I'm just gonna double check that. No memento. I'm just looking at the recipe here. I think it's 50. I had to use a quarter cup of milk, but I'm like, I don't like adding milk to my eggs unless I'm making like, cookies or something like that. So definitely won't be doing that. But we did make our. But yeah, eggs are in the oven right now. It says to do 20 minutes, 20 to 22 minutes for 350. And now we're back to making our power balls. I'll show you right here. There. I'm just gonna get some water. Mm-hmm. So this is a better angle. That's better. So yeah, I'll put all these in there. Well, put it back. Yeah. All right. And then we got peanut butter. Perfect. And then we just gotta put away these chocolate chippies. Oh, I forgot to put in the vanilla extract. I'll do that right now. And cinnamon. There we go. All right. Warm. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, this will give us more flavor. Mindset fast. You need cinnamon in your power balls and just a little bit of vanilla extract. So let's do that. Put that into the mix. It will give us more flavor. More, a little more sweetness is what we need. Boom, cinnamon, just a little bit, because it's a big batch, right? There we go. Mix that all in. And then I'm going to do 2 tablespoons worth, which is just a cap of vanilla extract. Ah, okay, a little bit. Boom, there. Dunskies. Okay. Smells much better. There we go. This is just to make sure it's all mixed in. And then, like I said, this is going to make 30 to 35 or 36 power balls. There we go. Yo, what's going on, Isabella? Welcome. All right, here we go. Okay, Powerball. Let's see if we can smell the vanilla extract in it. Oh yeah. Yep. Okay. So these are gonna be these kind of the approximate size. I'll show you guys. So here's how they're looking right now. So just gonna be like that. Boom. So this usually makes like 6 across, right? These are like kind of golf ball size. So it just takes again, it takes me a little while to turn them into the ball portion. Boom. But if we need more water, we'll use more water. Again, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. I go live daily for meal prep, lunch with me, dinner with me, workouts. Most recently, study with me because I'm working on my mutual funds course, retaking that, get back into banking. Currently, line of work is in insurance and looking at getting into banking. So, okay, we have 3, 4, 5. Should do about 6 across. So let's see here. There. Day's going good. Day's going good. Just doing some meal prep right now. Got egg quiches or egg cups in the oven right now. Yeah. So that makes it 6 across. I think it's like 6 by 7. Sorry, it might even be 42 power balls. Let's see. Yeah, me and my wife did some grocery shopping. Made a big breakfast for me and my wife. She went to had a massage. So it's been a busy day for Monday, and we get today off because it's in Canada it's May long weekend, which is nice. So we get an extra long weekend, which is nice. Okay. I'm getting hungry for lunch. I'm probably gonna have to have a little chicken wrap after this. Mm. Oh, there we go. Powerball. How's your day going there? Mindset fam. How's everyone's day going? Pretty good. If you like cooking lives like this, you want to see more of these, hit subscribe as well. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of them because right, me and my wife like to be like out and about, can't like not camping, but hiking and stuff like that. Outside more because the weather's getting nice and it doesn't get dark till later. So it's nice to get ahead on meal prep and stuff like that. So we just frees up more time, right? So we're not spending so much time in the kitchen because cooking does take a long time if you're doing it, especially every day. Because most people don't have that time to do it every single day, right? So you kind of have to prep a few days worth of food so you can get the rest of the week off, and so your nutrition goals are still met, and you're still eating balanced, healthy diet. Because otherwise, you can have gaps in your nutrition, and then your energy is not as good, or you feel flat some days, and that's because you're not consistent with your nutrition, right? And one thing I've been noticing lately with myself is if I don't have these healthy snacks prepped, like these power balls and the egg quiches and pre-cut like cucumber, I don't, I don't eat. I got to eat like, when my body's like hungry. I'd rather eat when I'm hungry rather than force feed myself when I'm not. So and we've got, yeah, 11 minutes left on the egg quiches. I'll take a look at those and I'll show you guys those after. So because I made me and my wife like bacon with our eggs this morning. Um, so I cut the bacon into little pieces of bacon, and then with spinach, and then I put spinach, cheese, bacon, garlic powder, salt and pepper, crushed pepper and salt for the egg. Those little egg quiches. So can't wait to try them. They're gonna be good. I'll alternate between those and for breakfast, and they're probably gonna get eaten up really quickly. Yo, what's going on, Rudy? Welcome. Yeah, you were on the last earlier live for studying. Nice. Appreciate being here. All right. Might need a little bit more water to make these stick together. I put lots of peanut butter in here, but sometimes you need more because they're about this size, right? Golf ball size. Making energy balls, oatmeal balls. If you guys can see that. Yeah, I might have to eat one. They're super good. They just take a while to turn into the balls because I gotta. There we go. Build them. Yeah. There we go. Shouldn't take me too much longer to make these, but right now we've already made um 12, 15, 16. This is the 17th already. This is 17. There we go. Okay. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more water in, not too much. There. Just a little bit. So there. So you put too much water, then they're all like damp and everything. But you just want to do just enough. Oh, how many am I going to make? He's probably gonna make about 40 or so, around that. Yeah, the rest of this mixture is like right there. So usually that makes us about 40 or close to it. The key for extra flavor for these so they don't taste dry: cinnamon, nutmeg, or just cinnamon or just nutmeg, and vanilla extract and peanut butter. There we go. Yeah, see? Don't want these too much water. But see how much easier it is though? Show you guys to make them now. Much easier. There. Much better. There we go. But yeah, before this live, we were sitting at 727 subs. We're gonna hit 1,000 very soon, Mindset Fam. Amount of viewers you've had on a live. It's start like I'd say consistently through the whole live, 7 to 10. The most in one time, like 20 to 30 when I was doing a gaming live. It was only for a short period. It's just because it depends on how your live titles are come up in search. Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. Like as long if you have a high search title, it can help you go viral for sure. And but I try not to overthink it. I just want to do my lives like a live couple lives every day, like 2 to 3 a day, because that helps with my growth and helps get found. I definitely need to work on my like SEO and all that, but I'm not definitely not an expert in that, but I've gotten better. So I've definitely learned how to make the stream stand out, right? Like if it's like cooking does well, training does well, like workouts, gaming. I have an Xbox Series S, so as soon as I put that in the title, or like Overwatch or Marvel Rivals, like people are into that more because people like to game or watch someone gaming. So there we go. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Yeah. So if you're into that and and you're okay with live stream and put yourself out there, you can do really well and grow your channel quickly. But you need 50 subscribers on YouTube to be able to go live, which does take some time, especially if you're new and you're still learning. But go easy on yourself. I started just doing workout videos and then it all grew from there. And then I started evolving into podcasts and everything. Oh, good for you. 100. That's awesome. Good for you. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Might have to eat one of these in a minute. Here we go. Oh, we've almost made 24. Might have to try one of these. As long as I get them all on there. Nice. Yeah. Sometimes me and my wife eat like 4 of these a day because they're so good. They just take a little bit of time to make. I would say that it can take less than 20 minutes to make, right? But a little bit longer to actually like turn them into the balls. That takes another 10 to 15 minutes, I would say. So probably all in is like 35 minutes or so. This is the part that takes time. Making them is actually pretty quick. It's just the create like making the ball because it's like you need peanut butter, you need a bit of water. Yeah, see? And then it looks like that. Beauty. Oh, live streaming, I would say for the last 3 months. Yeah, so just started experimenting with live streaming in the last 3 months. And it's crazy. It's crazy how much it's grown my channel. Look at that. There you go. Because you build more of a connection with subscribers if you can just live stream. Nothing beats it. Videos are good. I would say it goes like videos, live stream, and then shorts. Shorts is just really hard to build any kind of connection because you've literally got 8 seconds to a minute to get your message across, and I just find it a lot more difficult. I have grown from YouTube Shorts, and I have had some shorts do well, but from a subscriber standpoint, the live streams are what have been driving the growth. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're almost done. How many of this already? 5. Yeah. Okay. Almost there. Almost there, my defense. I'm gonna try and eat the last one. There's 2 more. I only post YouTube Shorts. Yeah, no, that's fair. You can grow. You can grow with YouTube Shorts. It's just I find I grow way faster doing both. Give it a go. Give it a go. So, there. So that is 3, 6, 6 by 6, 36. That made 36 Powerballs. Last one. And then I'm gonna eat the last little bit. I'll show you guys the finished product in just a second. And then I'm gonna have my lunch. Late lunch. Oh, yeah, it is a late lunch. So yeah, lunch will be now, and then late dinner, probably at 7 p.m. Pacific. Right now we're at 4 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna make. Oh yeah, so good. There we go. There we go. Got a little mini one for me to eat. Look at all these. Hmm. 36 Powerballs. And you ready? Nice. Good for you, Wordy. What's your niche? That's really good. With 100 subscribers, that's really good. I started around like between 1 and 500 views from shorts. Still around that range. I am my workout reels got up to like thousands of views. Okay. Yo. See what the egg quiches look like. And I'll show you guys. Whoa. Whoa. Nice. Look at it. It literally looks like muffins, but they're egg quiches. Beauty. These two right here probably need a bit more time. Damn. Favorite animal? Out of the ones you just posted? Probably um well, in general, my favorite animal is a shark, I would say. Oh God. My battery's at 20%, mindset fam. So I might have to charge and finish the stream soon. I just want to hit an hour each stream as much as possible. Look at that. Those look good. Favorite animal is a shark because they're the most feared predator in the sea, I would say. But from the ones that you added, parrot, swan, or rooster, I'd say rooster. Okay, might have to put this in for 2 more minutes, just because these two are a little bit too, uh, are a little bit, yeah. 'Cause I think I read, yeah, it said between 20 and 22 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna let that go for a few more minutes. I'm gonna eat my wrap. You guys can watch me eat my wrap. Yeah. As always, Powerballs going in the fridge. There. All right. We're having chicken tacos. Okay. Next, what we gotta do? Put some salad up there. Ah, that. There. There we go. There we go. Ah. Oh, hang on. There we go. Better. Better. All right. Maybe my chicken wrap. Ah, go. Let. Oop. Egg quiches will be done any minute. Oh, shark, yeah. Chicken wrap, late lunch. With all that cooking, and now I'm getting hungry again. Mm, little chicken wrap mindset, fam. Gotta love it. So many times I've eaten the wrapper by accident or chewed on it. Solid. Oh, hang on. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Oh, those look good. And there's bacon in them too. These are gonna be so filling. Can't wait. That'll be like a couple meals worth this week. Eggs. Might even do some of those in oats. Or some of those in the power balls, because then I'm getting like eggs and oats for breakfast. That'll be really, really yummy. Okay. Eating this. And then I help my wife with setting up the weed whacker. Yo, Orange, welcome. Finished cooking up some power balls and some egg quiches. And now we're having a late lunch. Chicken Caesar wrap. Mm-hmm. Got some more studying to do and clean out those dishes. So I gotta charge the phone. So I will end the live here. And because we're already at 60 minutes, so I'll end the stream here. And then I'll try and do either a workout live for you guys. Yeah, it's 4:11 p.m. Pacific, so pretty getting later. We're gonna probably eating dinner around 7 or so. But I gotta get a few more things done before I do another stream. So I'll chat with you guys in a little while. Peace, Mindset fam. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your energy. Appreciate your attention. Thanks for tuning in. Again, if you want more lives like these with me cooking, making delicious meals, healthy meals that are satisfying, hit subscribe or share this, like this live to share with others as well that like cooking, or they like healthy cooking from home, bulk meal prep on a Sunday or a Monday, day off to help make gains for the week. All right, ciao.